Hi, my name is Jess and I'm Human in Recovery. Saturday, July 19th, 2025 at 3 p.m. in Franklin, Pennsylvania. We are doing a peaceful march for just to speak out against awareness that has happened at the Venango County Prison. So I think now is a good time that I'm going to share a little bit about that. This specific march is for Jamie Baker, rest in peace Jamie, because I believe that she suffered medical neglect, behavioral health neglect, and that led to her unaliving. She isn't the only one, but I think it is time to raise awareness about some of the abuse and mistreatment that has happened behind the walls of the Venango County Prison. Currently, I would like to collect stories of other inmates that were incarcerated at the Venango County Prison, preferably recent stories under the warden, Craig, who is no longer the warden. There's a group on Facebook called the Speak Up Inmate Project. You should join it, especially if you were incarcerated, have a loved one incarcerated, or anything like that. The advocates in that group are absolutely amazing. I have to be very careful about what I share because some of the stuff is definitely not internet appropriate. I did my first couple of weeks in the Venango County Prison in 2020. I went in December 6th, 2020, and I went to an inpatient rehab facility in February of 2021. I then completed that inpatient rehab facility. I stayed clean and sober for a couple of weeks, and then I had a reoccurrence. I did go back to the Venango County Prison for 45 more days, and then I was released again to an inpatient facility, which I then completed. I absconded for 8 months, was not clean, and then I went back to the Venango County Prison for 11 months. During this most recent 11-month stay that I did in 2022 to 2023 was the worst stay I have ever done in my entire life. I was on substances and I tried to go to an inpatient program, and I was denied at least 15 times. Every motion that I put into the judge, they denied me to go to rehab. Instead, I was put in a gown, an unaliving gown, as a punishment, not because I wanted to hurt myself. There were actually people in there that wanted to hurt themselves that were not taken care of. I did not. I was put into a gown for 3 weeks. I had seen a psych doctor. They still did not let me out of the gown. The lieutenant told me that threats are taken seriously. So they left me there to eat bologna and cheese sandwiches 3 meals a day for 3 weeks. Bologna and cheese sandwiches 3 meals a day for 3 weeks. Not only that, they shut my water off on accident, so I had no clean water to wash my hands. They did not give you soap. That's just some of it that I wanted to get into about some of the things, specifically for this peaceful march that I'm doing. Jamie Baker should have never been left in a cell by herself. She should have never been alone, and she should never be unalived right now. I'll definitely do stories about my own 11 months because it was absolutely traumatic and absolutely horrible. If you have any questions, please let me know.